more or less 8 minutes. Actually, I love the movie. No translation needed. It's a Spanish movie. It's only sound. It's very interesting because you grasp actually where starts your problem, and then you get an idea to solve your problem. Okay, it's very nice. Oops. No. This one. Yeah. The name of the movie, I like, means all the same, all robots. There more or less starts your problem, or a little bit earlier. What you should do in this case, that when you do not like my picture, I do not care. But you care. You want attention from your dad. And then you start to be someone who you're not. You try to pretend, to adapt, to be someone. But to be free, you have to be authentic. You have to be yourself. Okay? So sooner or later, the system all breaks you, and then you are obedient. It's something very crazy. You're searching for love, but at the same time you do something what you don't want to do. Actually, completely makes no sense. But the problem here is you search for love, the attention from your parents, and then everything else is a mess. So, you understood the message? What was the message? That you have seen by the dead. What has done the dead? Oh, what did actually the death of the small child?
Programming the child.
No, in first stage, of course. But in the end, it was, the death was authentic.
He understood that he's doing wrong to the kid.
Not completely, I guess, but he started to cope with the kid, to be happy again. And to be happy, you have to be authentic, you. Not to, not only you care about what others think about you. No. What others think about you shouldn't care. You should be happy with yourself. But you can't be happy with yourself when you always look outside. I have to do that and that to be accepted in religiously or by work or wherever. Be happy. Be happy means you don't care about others. You have to be happy with yourself. Okay?
There is also, it's actually proven scientifically that people who have kids, of course they don't sleep well and the baby takes some energy, but it improves overall adult's energy because the baby brings the good energy. And this is also shown here that when he was having colors after he was with the baby, right? So that is also something that many people, when it's also interesting that when they have a baby and the baby grows like 4 or 5 years old, they get another baby because they miss that energy of the small baby that they already spoiled, and that baby became like ego, so they make another small baby to have this happiness and liveliness.
Yeah, but
Again.
this happiness is the distraction because you can't transmit energy. It's very important to understand because you are the source. The baby is the source. How can source give source? Source makes that sense? No. But the parents get distracted by a baby and then they forgot their misery and then they feel happy. But in the end, there's no change because they're still in their ego.
Yeah.
They feel a change, but in the end, there's no change.
But still, there is. I actually work as a nanny, and being around babies is the best thing in the world.
Yeah, but because you are around your soulmates. But when you're with adults, then you're around with robots, and then to be with robots is boring.
Yeah, and,
of course.
And also, I honestly don't like when I meet in playgrounds. I meet other babies or parents. It actually hurts me how they want to control babies.
Yeah,
and it's true what Markus says, that babies are very intuitive. Like, our job is just to slightly take care of them, but they really know their ways. It's like they're very smart.
When there's no mom with worries around, then the baby is in full consciousness.
Yeah.
So, so the invitation is to be authentic and not to be someone who you think you have to be. Because when you always pretend and be away and act, actually you are acting. It's a role you fulfill, for example. Your role is to be a parent, so I'm a father, so that's your role. But this role is a program. And you're not a soul companion. You should be a soul companion, not a father. Because father is again a program, and then you form your children like living in the same misery like you live. Okay? So now we go to the actual movie. Let's see. I have to switch it there.